Unlocking ISF filing for goods imported for scientific research, guidelines and procedures unveiled. Welcome to our Customs Brokerage and International Trade video series. In this video, we will be addressing the question of whether Importer Security Filing, ISF, filing applies to goods being imported for scientific research or experimental purposes. Join us as we explore the implications of ISF filing in this context. Overview of ISF filing. Importer Security Filing, ISF, is a requirement by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, that mandates importers to provide essential information about cargo before it arrives in the United States. Applicability to goods imported for scientific research or experimental purposes. In most cases, goods imported for scientific research or experimental purposes are exempt from ISF filing. This exemption recognizes the unique nature of these imports and the temporary nature of their use. Official duty exemption. The exemption from ISF filing is based on the understanding that goods imported for scientific research or experimental purposes are for official use and will be re-exported or disposed of according to specific regulations once the research or experimentation is complete. Supporting documentation. To qualify for the ISF filing exemption, importers are typically required to provide relevant supporting documentation, such as project plans, research protocols, permits, or official letters from research institutions. Verification and communication with customs authorities. To ensure compliance and obtain confirmation of the ISF filing exemption, it is advisable for importers to communicate directly with the CBP or other relevant customs authorities to provide necessary supporting documentation and seek guidance if needed. Importer of record responsibility. Although ISF filing may be exempted, importers still need to establish an importer of record, IOR, and fulfill other import obligations, such as paying duties and taxes, providing necessary permits, and complying with any applicable regulations. Compliance with other import requirements. Besides ISF filing, importers of goods for scientific research or experimental purposes must comply with other relevant import regulations, such as obtaining necessary permits or certifications, adhering to safety protocols, and following biosecurity procedures. Collaboration with a customs broker. Working with a licensed customs broker who has experience handling imports for scientific research or experimental purposes can be beneficial. They can assist with the necessary documentation, compliance with regulations, and communication with the customs authorities. Special considerations for hazardous materials. If the imported goods for scientific research or experimental purposes include hazardous materials, special regulations and permits may apply. It is essential to comply with all hazardous material transport and handling requirements. Record keeping and reporting. Importers must maintain accurate records of the imported goods, supporting documentation, and any subsequent disposal or exportation processes for future reference or potential audits. Intellectual property considerations. When importing goods for scientific research or experimental purposes, it is essential to consider intellectual property protection, such as patents or copyrights, to safeguard valuable research outcomes or inventions. Regulatory compliance. Importers should stay up to date with any changes or updates to regulations and requirements for importing goods for scientific research or experimental purposes to ensure ongoing compliance. Post-import considerations. After the importation of goods for scientific research or experimental purposes, importers should arrange for the proper disposal, destruction, or exportation of any materials as required by regulations and project protocols. Collaboration with research institutions. Close collaboration with research institutions or laboratories is crucial when importing goods for scientific research or experimental purposes. They can provide guidance and ensure compliance with institutional policies and protocols. Potential collaboration with government agencies. Depending on the nature of the research or experimentation, importers may need to collaborate with government agencies or entities overseeing specific scientific or experimental projects to ensure compliance and approval of importation. Compliance with export and re-export regulations. When goods imported for scientific research or experimental purposes are no longer needed, compliance with export and re-export regulations becomes crucial. Adhering to these regulations ensures the lawful transfer or disposal of the materials. In conclusion, Importer Security Filing, ISF, filing is generally exempted for goods imported for scientific research or experimental purposes. However, compliance with other import requirements, collaboration with customs brokers, and adherence to regulations specific to the research or experimentation remain essential. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it informative. If you have any further questions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos on customs brokerage and international trade topics. Remember, accurate documentation and compliance are key when importing goods for scientific research or experimental purposes. Stay informed, stay compliant, and keep advancing scientific discoveries and innovation. Until next time, take care and happy importing. Thank you for joining us in this video. If you found the information valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who may find it helpful. We look forward to bringing you more content in our upcoming videos. Have a great day and see you next time.